Good day, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to go over some ideas to the downside here. I'm short here, and I'm going to be short until this resistance is claimed. But I was long from down here, and I'm actually going to play a clip going over what my thought process was for the idea of a rally here and what I'm looking to the downside. Because this video clip from yesterday's members video was from down here, and this was a plan of mine. So I just want to show that you can identify some of this stuff beforehand, and that plan is still all in play. So let's pop over to that video. That where you sweep those highs, have a retracement, and then maybe you do push up and sweep these highs and have a retracement. And now what has this done? Well, it's gotten everyone bullish, but wrecked on breakouts, and we still are maintaining this big liquidity zone under here. So then all of a sudden you can come back, tap that, and then rally again, right? So, and then drop again. All right, so let me go to the chart again. So the idea was to watch these two highs. I had identified this high as a level of interest, but as you can see, we never swing failured it. So this is a perfect example of, price came up to the level, and I was interested in looking for a short there if there was any reaction, but when price broke the level, it just broke out, so that's no short for me. So I'm aware of the level, but I'm not going to trade it unless there's a reaction. And that's what I mean by waiting for a reaction. Excuse me. But this was that second level I pointed out where we could come up and sweep these highs, really important level, and it traps all these breakout traders. A lot of longs came in here, stops out tons of shorts, and so what you're doing is you have all the people shorting down here. That's where I'm opening my longs. So we squeeze up, everyone starts longing, all the shorts stop out, and now my target is back down into these lows. Now, of course, this doesn't have to happen straight back down the way it came up, but typically if a move goes up quickly and doesn't build any structure, it can come down quickly. So maybe we range for a bit, maybe we don't, but the idea is to target into the sweep of these lows. And if we sweep these lows and reclaim them, well then I might just long that again and anticipate a bit of a range here where we can kind of do something like that before seeing, ultimately I expect a bigger rejection. But what the beauty of trading this way is it doesn't actually matter what I expect, because even though I expect lower ultimately, I'm still taking this long, I'm still taking this short, I might take this long. Now eventually price might break out and maybe I even get stopped out of a short. Maybe I read the reaction wrong, I take a small loss, but I have longs running from this low, I have longs running from these lows, because I'm not just trying to guess what will happen, I'm identifying all the key support and resistance ideas, and then I'm trading them if I judge a reaction. I won't always be right, but you really can generate 80% plus win rates, especially at key levels like this with this type of thought process going into the market. And of course, no one's really expecting this, right? It doesn't mean that it will happen. It just means I'm longing here. I'm expecting something like this as more likely than not, and I'm expecting a rejection here is more likely than not. It doesn't mean we'll get one. And that's one thing that I'm pretty good at is having a pretty good read on the market, right? Like I longed this low exactly. Nobody was longing that. I mean, very few people were longing this, and yeah, and I got shorts from the highs, and yeah, it's been pretty easy, relatively easy, let's say, trading this range, because the great thing about a range is it forms all these really nice key levels and ideas that are not that hard to trade. So down here, I was expecting higher to push up, take some highs, a retracement, another relief rally, maybe a bit of a range, maybe not, maybe back into the lows. Whereas what most people are doing is they're just reacting. They're not expecting this, and when price is here, they're freaking out and they're opening all their shorts, getting wrecked. They weren't expecting a breakout. They thought price was going down. Price rallies. They're opening all their longs, getting wrecked. Opening all their longs, getting wrecked. Whereas here, I'm expecting literally that, right? And maybe something like that or this. So I'm going to trade all these levels and keep trading them until they break. And just use risk management and proper position sizing. That's my plan anyways. All right. Hope you guys have a good day.